thing. But I got to tell you, the probably the deepest connection I have to Janis was I got to pay tribute to her in 2005 on the Grammys. It was an interesting time for me because I had been going through breast cancer. 15 years cancer-free. Thank you very much. All my thrivers out there, love you, love you. Let's keep doing it. Yep. Anybody that's going through it right now, sending you love and light and good and yummy. Drink lots of water. You know, but it's true. Just drink lots of water. And I was just I just finished my last chemo, and I got a call. Hey, we are doing a tribute to Janis Joplin, and we want you to sing "Piece of My Heart." I was like, yes! Oh no, because I was bald. And I was just coming out of really, really heavy dose dense chemo, and that was really intense. And I didn't know what I would look like. I didn't know if I would have the ability to do it. But I did know one thing. I didn't want anyone else to sing it. So I knew that I would, if I didn't sing it, I'd be sitting at home going, no, I could have done that. So I was like, no, this is the universe telling me I need to get up and get my life back together. And I had not even been out in public when I showed up at the Grammys. I remember stepping out of the limo in front of there was like the bleachers where fans, can go and be. And I stepped out, and at first people didn't recognize me, and then some did, and it was kind of this, they didn't quite know what was going on, but it caught on after a while, and I went down the red carpet and saw people I hadn't seen in months. It had been, let's see, October, November, December, January. It had been about 4 months that I had not seen anyone. And I walked down the red carpet, and I remember Joan Rivers, fun Joan Rivers, was like, looked at me and she goes, "Is this on purpose?" Wanting to know if I was just going bald because, that was a thing to do. And I was like, no, going through chemo. She was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And she was doing something for, I think I have it. Anyway, I'm looking up there and all the stuff I have, and I think I have the little thing that said I got the award for, she goes, oh, Melissa Etheridge has the best earrings tonight. They were, because that was really all I could wear were these two like big, I had borrowed them, they loaned them to me, the jeweler, the big huge diamonds, on my ears, because I was bald, and they were just bang. Anyway, but I had an interesting time getting in there, and then backstage, I was singing with Joss Stone. If you don't know Joss Stone, please go get her record. She is an amazing young artist, and at the time when we did this, she was 17. She was very young, and her mother were backstage, and she was very nervous, and she was singing a Cry Baby, and then she was to introduce me, and I walked out and did Piece of My Heart. And backstage, I was playing the, I'm older and more experienced, telling Joss to really not take anything personal, because the Grammy audiences are notoriously the worst audiences to perform in front of, because it's a lot of other performers who know they're on camera. Everyone's just sitting there. Nobody's going to get up and do anything. They're just, they're just at a TV show, so don't take it personally. And I was telling her, just so we'll do our thing and don't even look at the audience. And then my guitar player at the time, Philip Sace, came up to me and he goes, Melissa, I don't think you know what you're about to do. And I didn't. But the moment I walked on stage, she introduced me, and I walked on stage, and the warmest reception came from that whole auditorium, the whole arena, the Staples Arena. And I realized, this is a big moment. I should probably really pay attention to what I'm doing here. And I sang this song, and about halfway through it, I got tired, and I was like, uh-oh. I got to gather my energy together because I got a big scream coming at the end, right? And so basically, I just took a deep breath and I just stood very still and sang the rest of the song until the scream came. And I gathered up every ounce of energy I had and let that scream go and let 4 months of chemo and operations and cancer out of me, and it just set me free. And then went off stage and went back home and crawled in bed and stayed in bed for a few more weeks. And actually I was doing my radiation. I had done my radiation treatment that morning. And I told them, hey, watch the Grammys, I'm going to be on. And when I went back in the next morning, because I was doing 30 days of radiation right in a row, when I went back in the next day, all the nurses and technicians had lined up, and they all, so I have a real soft spot for nurses and technicians. I just think they're wonderful people, and they're the ones that are out there right now on the front lines doing this, so I'm sending them lots and lots of love. So yeah, this song means a lot to me. I don't do it often in concert because it is an energy drainer. It is probably one of the most intense songs I do, other than Like the Way I Do. I do tell you, if I ever do the song in concert, you'll know that your audience is on fire, because that's when I'm like, yeah, let's do Piece of My Heart. When I know it's going to be massive, massive, huge rock and roll frenzy, you're going to hear Piece of My Heart. So I do it every now and then. Right now, not a rock and roll frenzy in the room so much. I don't know, the night's young, isn't it, dear? All right. So I'll do my stay-at-home version of Piece of My Heart, my friends, okay? Here we go. But you gotta sing with me. Didn't I make you feel like you were the only one? Yeah. Hey, hey. Didn't I give nearly everything that a woman possibly can? Honey, you know I did. But each time I tell myself that I think I've had enough. Oh, I am gonna show you, baby, a woman can be tough. I want you to come on, come on, come on, and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break it. Break another little bit of my heart. Now, darling, yeah, yeah, yeah. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. 'Cause you know you got it if it makes you feel good. Yes, it does. Well, you're out on the street looking good. Honey, deep down in your heart, you know that it ain't right. Yeah. You never hear me when I cry out at night. Honey, I cry all the time. But each time I tell myself that I can't stand the pain. Oh, you take me in your arms. I'm singing once again. I want you to come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break it. Break another little bit of my heart now, darling, yeah, yeah, yeah. Have another little bit of my heart now, baby. 'Cause you know you got it if it makes you feel good. Yes, it does. Now, when I used to perform this song in the bars, and I performed this song in the bars a lot. This song used to close my shows. Yes. And I would talk about love. I would talk about love and how much we love to be in love. Don't you love to be in love? Yeah. Love is good. It's real. It's great. It's expensive. Yeah. And I talk about all the things we do for love, right? Especially when we're young and in our 20s, and you know, all those things we do, and how we go, we fall in love so easily, you know. We just fall in love, and it's love, it's real, it's true, it's love. I mean, you can live on cornflakes and orange juice, you know. It's love, and you know, what job, you know, it's love, right? And then one day something happens. I don't know, but something happens, and all of a sudden they go, well, I gotta go feed my dog. You're like, what? I didn't know you had a dog. No, what? And so they leave, and and you know what? They don't come back, and they don't come back, and all of a sudden you're like, oh no, it happened again. Oh, and your friends are like, come on, get out of your house, come on, you gotta go, we gotta go. And they take you back to the bar where you got in trouble in the first place. But, you know, they're gonna let you get loose and get over it, and you finally do. You're like, all right, I'm a woman, I can do this, you know. And you get yourself back together, and you're feeling good, and you're finally feeling like you can be home on the weekends, you know. You can sit home on a Saturday night and watch Game of Thrones or whatever you're watching, you know. You can check it out, and you're sitting there all by yourself in your cozy fuzzy slippers and your PJs, and all of a sudden there's a knock on your door. It's a knock on your door, and all of a sudden you go to the door and you open the door, and there she is. And you're thinking, oh, now there were some things I was going to tell you. That was rude. And you're just looking, and you're like, But the only thing that can seem to come out of your mouth is, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Of my heart now, baby. Oh, break another little bit of my heart now, darling. Yeah, have another little piece of my heart now, baby. 'Cause you know you got it. Wow. Yeah. Another little piece of my heart. Break another little bit of my heart now, darling. Yeah, have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it if it makes you feel. If it makes you feel so good. Janis Joplin Day.